Gather close, my friend, and lend me your ear. Under this endless sky and beside the whispering fire, I shall weave for you a tale carried not on the wings of birds nor the tongues of men, but by the river that flows timeless, for it knows the stories of those who have lived but once. And so, listen now as I tell you of Ilan, a man broken by his past, yet mended by the current of life. Many years ago, in a village nestled between the hills and the edge of an eternal river, there lived a stonemason named Ilan. His hands, they said, could turn the hardest rock into a thing of beauty. With each strike of his chisel, he breathed life into stone. But tragedy, like the shadow of a setting sun, had descended upon his life. The woman he loved, his wife Lyra, had been taken by a fever that no healer could mend. And with her passing, something hollowed out within Ilan. His tools grew dull from disuse, his spirit weighed down by more than grief. It was as though time, once vibrant, had stopped flowing for him. Ilan spent his days by the river, cradling the chisel his wife had gifted him on their first anniversary. "For shaping the world as I see it," she had said, her smile as warm as summer itself. But now the chisel felt cold in his hands, its sharp edge dulled, mirroring the broken edges of his heart. He sat on the banks, gazing at the river. Sometimes it seemed to call to him, the current whispering secrets he could not bear to understand. One fateful evening, as the world turned golden under a setting sun, a figure emerged from the forest that bordered the river. She was clad in a cloak of uneven threads, her face shadowed yet calm, her very presence as quiet as the sigh of the evening wind. "You watch the river as if it owes you something," she said, her voice steady, almost musical. Startled, Ilan turned toward her. "It owes me nothing," he replied sharply. "I come here for silence, not riddles from strangers." She stepped closer, her eyes, though soft, piercing in their weight. "I am Nari," she said, "and I follow the river, for the river is older than any grief, wiser than any man. Or so the stories say." Ilan scoffed. "Then ask it where the justice is in carrying away the ones we love, while leaving us to wither in their absence." Nari lowered herself to sit beside him. "Ah," she murmured. "You do not fear death, Ilan. You fear forgetting." The word struck him like a hammer against stone. He did not ask how she knew his name, for something told him she was not just a wandering stranger. Her gaze fell on the chisel in his hand, and she reached out, her fingers brushing the worn tool. "This has no songs left in it," she said. "How long has it slept?" Ilan felt a surge of anger rise unbidden. "Why should I carve when all my work will one day crumble? The river will wear it down to nothing, just as time wears us all." "Because the river remembers," Nari said. "It carries the essence of all it touches, though not in the way you expect. Your grief," she added gently, "will not bring her back, nor will holding yourself hostage to the past. But you, Ilan, you can choose differently. You can place something in the current that carries forward." Her words lingered as the days passed. Ilan found himself watching the river more closely, its flow unbroken despite the bends and stones it met. One night, unable to bear the stillness within him, he rose from his bed and fetched his tools. Beneath the glow of the moon, he began to carve. Not a stone monument to Lyra, but a simple vessel etched with symbols that mirrored the embroidery she had once woven into his robes. With each stroke of the chisel, memories unfurled in his mind, not just of her illness, but of her laughter, her strength, and her ability to carry lightness even in moments of shadow. The work was not easy. His hands trembled with grief and fear, yet something within him stirred. When it was done, before the sun claimed the horizon, he stood by the river's edge. Nari appeared once more, as if summoned by the completion of his act. "Will it not be forgotten?" he asked her. The vessel in his hands seemed at once heavy and impossibly light. "Not forgotten," Nari replied, "but carried. Release it, Ilan, and see." With trembling hands, he placed the vessel on the water. He watched as the current took it, slowly. At first, then with serene certainty, farther and farther downstream. His breath caught, not from sorrow, but from a strange kind of release, as though the river had claimed not just the vessel, but some part of the weight he had carried for so long. "The river does not erase," Nari said softly. "It carries forward. And now, Ilan, so will you." For the first time in years, Ilan felt his hands steady. He turned to Nari, but she had vanished, her place taken by the gentle rustle of leaves in the wind. From that day onward, Ilan's chisel sang once more. His craft no longer aimed to defy time, but to honor the love and life that had shaped him. And in each piece, he left a memory, not as a monument to what was lost, but as a gift to what could yet be. The river is not the end of the story, but the breath that carries its next chapter. My friend, so too is your life. Take a step, release the weight you carry to the current, and see how far it may travel. Take a moment to pause, reflect. What would you release to the river of time? Join Ilan on his heartfelt journey of grief, resilience, and letting go. This is your story too. Find courage in the current. Start your own flow today.